Hey everybody, it's Hylian Alchemist, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards. In this episode, we're going to go and try to beat Neostar. And I really do apologize for the little delay that just happened, because well, for one thing, I was a little too busy. And I was also sick, as you can tell from my runny nose here. So, I should be good enough to continue with this LP, or at least doing this episode. Anyway, so we got Drill Kirby here. Yes, the drill that will pierce the heavens. All right, but you actually do need at least the needle copy ability for the first crystal shard. That's right over here in the stage. Of course, the proper way to do that is just get into the right position to destroy this block here, and there we go. And that is another thing that we have not heard in a long time since Rockstar. That was actually Rockstar's theme. I really love using this this copy ability here. If you hold down the B button, then you get to continue with the drilling. If you let go, then you just, well, you just let go of the drill. The second crystal shard that we will be getting to can be a bit of a pain in the ass, because it is some sort of puzzle that you have to solve in order to get that. And yeah, what I'm probably going to keep on doing right here is that I'll probably just go right down to these bottomless pits, because I know that one of the crystal shards is hidden in those kind of bottomless pits. Not to worry though, because I'm not really going to fall into them. I'm just going to check on them for any crystal shards, just in case. Although it turns out that it's actually the third one that would be in a bottomless pit, and it's at the very end of the stage, of course. So yeah, I really do apologize if it kind of does sound like that. I'm still a little sick. I'm feeling a little better now, but just still having the runny nose here, probably due to allergies. It's not even close to spring season. Well, it's January, so maybe about a couple of months. In all honesty, I really do hate the spring season. I really do. Because there are the reasons why that you always get allergies. It's probably not much to say at this point right now. Of course, I could just go ahead and comment on how, once again, how weird these enemy placements are, like those pterodactyl enemies. Like, seriously here. Why? Especially when I'm trying to levitate here. But these assholes just keep getting in the way. I don't know what their big deal is. I just don't. And yeah, I think I had to cut here. Wasn't exactly sure why. Yeah, I think I've forgotten. I mean, I recorded this footage a long time ago. Or like about a few weeks ago, so I might have forgotten some of the details. Alright, now here's this puzzle here. To get this crystal shard, you have to, all these blocks here, you have to shape it up to exactly the same picture as how Adeline painted. In my case, it's pizza. Which is good, because pizza actually happens to be my favorite food. I love me some good pizza, don't you? So yeah. Thing is here, it's not exactly going to be the same kind of painting as mine is. It's going to be randomized every time. So yours may be a bit different if you're playing this for the first time, but it'll randomize every time you enter the stage. So you might just want to look closer into how it's going to be shaped like. And with that, there's Crystal Shard. What I actually did, though, is that I actually kind of did cheat a bit, because I actually did try to form the pizza without doing so. And, I couldn't quite figure things out, so I just had to look it up and see exactly how it's supposed to look. I know I shouldn't be doing that, but you know, I just didn't want to waste any time just trying to figure things out. So I'm still going to be looking through those bottomless pits here for that third crystal shard, but it is located at the very end, and it is right below that that star item. Of course, I keep on just checking these pits anyway, just look for that crystal shard. Anyway, so what exactly is there to talk about? I haven't even explained what these guys do, have I? I don't know, it's kind of been a long time. They'll always try to defend themselves if you use a copy ability or spit another enemy back at them. So the only way to ever kill them is just by swallowing them, or just by inhaling them, actually. So that's about it. They can be pretty annoying. So I don't think I actually got to talk about them when we first encountered them in Aquastar. And there is our crystal shard that's right here, and right exactly at that location. So we should be almost done with this stage here. Oh, check this out here. Apparently, even for this star, Kirby's very famous. This guy's name right here, isn't that nice? Guess you must be quite a big celebrity, eh? I would say a celebrity for being very well known for being a glutton. Because you do love to eat a lot. You, of course, have an eating problem. Thought I was probably going to try to go for that mystery card, but I just went for the 1-up instead because I kind of need more lives, since later levels are probably going to get challenging. Or yeah, they actually do get challenging. And so we have a volcano stage, and what good way to start out with Meteor Herd. So yeah, just avoid the meteors here that are trying to fall right onto you. And as you can see here, I actually got the ice copy ability because of course, well, you already know by now as to why I have it. And you're probably wondering where exactly I got it. Like I must have got it somewhere off screen. Well, I actually did go back to the second stage of Popstar where we fought Adeline to find those snowman enemies, because I know none of them are in this or in Neostar. So I actually had to do some backtracking just to get that copy ability. So you are going to need that. Also, I really don't like these birds that we just got past. Yeah, you know, those birds that take a shit right on you. Those fiery rocks. Or actually fiery shit. Yeah, they can be pretty annoying. Like, they just go, like... They just fly past you, and they just constantly drop their fire rocks down on you. Which, clearly to me, looks like they're shitting. It's just fiery shit. Okay, I'll stop with the bathroom jokes here. But yeah, in all seriousness, they're very annoying, so just be careful with them. And here we have yet another King DDD section. And I do know for a fact that a crystal shard is somewhere. Hidden one of these, in these, columns. So we're just gonna smash our way through and just smash every part of the columns here. Meanwhile, I'm just jamming to this awesome music here. I'm not gonna say much more about how awesome the soundtrack is in this game. I've said it plenty of times, and, you know, need I say more? Maybe I do, but... Actually, I did remember one thing. I actually, in one of my, commentary attempts for this episode, for some reason, I somehow accidentally hit the mute button on my headset. And I actually didn't notice this at first. Like, I was still talking on, and then I didn't even realize that, like, the, audio feed on, Audacity that I've been using for my commentary, it didn't show any waves, or any audio waves or anything like that. And then that's when I realized that I accidentally hit the, mute button on my headset. I was like, what the hell? So, I have to go back to where I left off and redo that part. I mean, I don't know how that would possibly happen. Oh, watch this King Deity just throw Kirby out of there. See ya. But yeah, anyway. I mean, I try to be careful not to hit that mute button, but somehow I did that by accident, and it rarely ever happens with me. I try to be extra careful with this, but somehow that happened. I don't know how, but maybe I was just pushing my leg on it while I'm just sitting on my chair. Maybe that's gotta be it. And yeah, keep in mind, folks, this is a pretty long stage. And it can get pretty tedious in some parts, so yeah, not only can the later stages be challenging, but they get a little longer too. So you just want to be careful with that. And I got hit by the guy there because I was being a little careless there. I just want to hurry and skip through. And for some reason, I am really thirsty. I don't know why, though, because I just had a Wawa sandwich. And every time I eat some of them, well, I think it's only when they're toasted, because I always get them toasted, I get really thirsty, and no matter how much beverages I drink, I still get thirsty. I don't know what it is, though, because Wawa is freaking delicious. I love their sandwiches, but they make me really thirsty for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, now that part here, yeah, that's where I got the Crystal Shard using that Ice Copy ability. You do need that. And it's really hard to tell, because you know how you can tell when you need those copy abilities based on their color? Well, it looks like in the later stages that doesn't seem to be the case, because nowadays well, from now on you have to figure things out by yourself. And it's just not colored that way. It's still kind of like, you know, from those magma lines, or those cracks there. And nobody could ever tell what copy ability you need, and they never realize that it's the ice copy ability that you need. So if you really want to know what kind of copy ability you need, then you're probably going to have to look it up, because it's going to confuse a lot of players. Anyway, I haven't really commented on how we're being chased by the walls of fire here, or the walls of lava. So we better hurry, we better get the fuck moving. Yay! We made it, we're safe. Or are we? Oh noes. More lava's coming after us. What do we do? Oh, it's easy. We just take the Crystal Shard and then we just ascend upwards. I actually did fuck up here at one point, because I was trying to go for the Crystal Shard, but I wanted to replenish my health, and then I was going a little too far to the right, and I kind of got hit by some of the enemies, and the lava was getting a little close to the shard, and I tried to reach it, but I was too late. The lava swallowed the shard. I wasn't able to get it, so I was forced to just kill myself. So yeah, I kind of did screw up there. And there's a mystery card that we just got. I forgot what those are for. Maybe for some certain achievements or something, I don't know. But I just wanted to see, so. Anyways, now all the stages in Neostar are done. We just have the boss of Neostar. This is Magman. And I could have just kept some of the copy abilities with me, but since I screwed up at that one, at the third Crystal Shard area, then it was already gone. So because of that, then I would have to do the very basic way, just by inhaling these enemies and then just spinning back at those pillars that Magman sends out. That's what we have to do, basically here. And watch out for the way he attacks too. Yeah, definitely want to be careful with the way he attacks as well. And if you don't have any copy abilities and you're just and your only best bet is just inhaling the enemies and just spitting out back at them to a Magman, then it's going to be very long, let me tell you. And so this this battle attempt here that I'm having right now is just going to be long. How long is it? Well, of course, just like most of the bosses, he has 2 phases. So now we're on to his second phase here. This is where it gets a little tougher. Because he sends out those pillars on the first phase, and now he's facing you. And it kind of looked like that there's going to be no way to avoid that. I probably was supposed to ascend up there, or just by floating up there. But I wasn't able to, so I still kept getting hit. And for some reason, it did not register the attack, even though I just spit that bird right back at him. So I really don't know what happened there. So he's either going to summon those fiery birds or those rocks here. And, well, that's just all I have to do. Just, whenever he moves, just avoid his lava pit right here. And yes, I actually do know that he does look like one of those blargs from the Mario series. So yeah, I do apologize if this battle isn't going very quickly, as you guys would be hoping if I do have a copy ability. Because if I did, then, well, I would have just finished it on pretty quick, but because of this, it's going to be a bit of a drag, and I actually tried this method of going right under the fiery breath, like when he breathes fire. Of course, that didn't work, so my only best bet was to just float right above his fire breath attack. So that's actually what we were supposed to do in order to avoid that right here. I guess you could say here, because of how long this battle is, I guess you could say this is a heated battle. Yes, probably one of the most heated battles we've ever had in a long time in the Kirby series. Wouldn't you say? Yeah. I don't know, I just kind of ran out of things to say here. But we are officially done with Magman now. Yes, this battle has been going on for so long, but we finally did it. Now we have our 5th major crystal shard here. On to our 6th world. I think it's a 6th. No, wait, it's a 5th. This is the 4th. Yeah, I kind of lost count there. It's the 5th world we're going to. And oh no, it's the apocalypse! We better hurry! Quickly, let's go! Hey, Waddle-Dee, get your fat ass right in here. Yeah, the only other option is to try to inhale Waddle-Dee here. So, anyway, Shiver Star. And yes, if you look closely right here to this planet, it really does look exactly like our own planet Earth. Yes, somehow Nintendo decided to, take from the planet Earth and just, completely gray it out. So yeah, it is kind of ironic like that, but anyhow, next time on Let's Play Kirby 64, we are going to enter our 5th level, Shiver Star. So, until then, see you guys later.